Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd do a bit more of a fun video rather than just telling you about books. I thought I would do my top 5 of fantasy boyfriends. I read a lot of fantasy and I also like a lot of fictional men, so it was very hard to choose my top 5, but I'm quite happy with my selection. There'll probably be some honourable mentions throughout because in terms of women writing fictional men, it's very good. And there's a lot of options. See, I'm getting too excited already. My first fictional man. So I think I'm gonna. There's no particular order of my favourites. It's just whatever order I put these books in when I chose them. So my first is original Cassandra Clare. Bow instruments and one of my favourite fictional men from that series is Jace Harrendale Wayland, whatever you want to call him, because he has several names. But when I talk about sarcastic, broody, main character, tortured past, Jace Harrendale is my OG guy for that. He was the first male character that I thought, I kind of like morally grey. And of course that has expanded over time, as we all, you won't really tell in this pile of books, but if you watch future videos I'm sure you'll see that my taste is rather more questionable than it was when I first started reading. But these are like my OG fantasy top 5, I guess, because I started reading fantasy from quite a young age, or knew of these characters from quite a young age. So I want to say 16, 17, but anyway. So, yeah, I absolutely love Jace, and his story throughout all the books is absolutely amazing. He has some questionable moments, but which male character in a fantasy series doesn't have questionable moments? He is a very broody, grumpy character who hasn't had the best luck with family, but now he has a found family, which is way better in my opinion. He doesn't quite fit the mold of, I would say, more recent fantasy males, because he's very much kind of like, because this book was like written in 2008, so like he's one of the original guys. He's just very different to like the ones that I think we all appreciate now. And I can't put my finger on why, so don't question me. I just have my opinions. So yes, Jace Harrendale, OG, love him to death. He's also scared of ducks, which is just hilarious, and it's also a family trait, as we will discuss later. The next male, or should I say category of males, once I can lift the book up, hang on. You can probably tell by the book and the thickness of the book, is Sarah J. Maas, the ACOTAR series. This is Court of Wings and Ruin, and we're going to be talking about Rysand. Because who doesn't love Rysand? If you don't love Rysand, I think you need to read the book, the whole series again. I absolutely love Rysand. I think he's incredible. Very much definition of morally grey guy with superpowers who is very scary, but also loves very fiercely. That's the word. But we adore him for all his twisted ideas of love and protection and wanting to keep Feyre safe. He's the dude. But then so is Azriel and Cassian. Look, it was really hard for me to choose who I was going to talk about in this series because there's just so many, especially in Sarah J. Maas books, because I also was debating on showcasing Throne of Glass and Rowan, but I'm sure I can feature him in another video at some point because I have to. But anyway, back to Rysand. He starts off very much in his villain era, and as the books progress you learn to love him because he's kind of the star. I mean, he very much thinks he is the star, and honestly I wouldn't fight him on it. Powerful, high ruler, fae, just an all-round very decent guy who, yeah, I don't know, the first book did not do him justice, but second, third, fourth, and probably the rest of them were just amazing. dark. Again, dark, broody, slightly twisted, morally grey. There isn't many male characters that I will talk about in this video that aren't morally grey. I'm sure you'll get the drift eventually. Oh, Jesus. The next guy, and I am going to talk about this one with great enthusiasm, because who doesn't want a Percy Jackson in their life? Yes, I picked up the first book in the series, but he's in that many that I just picked the one that was easiest to hold. I absolutely love Percy Jackson. He's like he's one of my favourites. He's very, very special. Not morally gay. Not morally grey. Loves so much. Will protect the people he cares about, probably till he dies, or jumps into places he really shouldn't go to with the people he loves. But he has gone through so much. Rick Riordan has destroyed him time and time again, just for fun. But it makes a great book, and it makes a great character arc for Percy Jackson, who deserves so much love and appreciation, because who wouldn't want a boyfriend who can just control water? It's great. Yes, please. I haven't read the Chalice of the Gods, and I'm hoping that doesn't change my opinion on older Percy, because it's something we've never experienced. But I'm very excited for it in terms of what older Percy could be like. Because his relationship with Annabeth from a very young age was just amazing, and I loved seeing them grow. Especially in the Heroes of Olympus series, you definitely see a darker side of Percy. I definitely think he's one of those characters that if there's any fan fiction written about him, he is probably very twisty in those, because the Greek gods put him through hell, and he deserves a lot more than what they give. I could literally sit here till I'm blue in the face ranting about how amazing Percy Jackson is, but there's another two characters left, and I think they deserve their own spotlight. So, Percy Jackson, definitely one of my top ones. I will be putting, you'll have seen by now that I'm putting artwork or fan art I found on Pinterest in the video, so that you guys can get an idea of what they look like. Yeah, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm very much, I picture these characters a certain way, and fan art sometimes helps, but sometimes it also throws me through a loop, because I'm like, that is not what I pictured them looking like. Especially with like TV shows being made and stuff now, it's very easy to watch the TV show and then read the book and be like, I don't know how I picture this character now. Or you read the book and picture them a certain way, and then when you're watching the TV show, you're like, whoa, completely different. That person should not have been cast. I know casting is very important to some people. I will say, going back to Cassandra Clare, I'm sorry, but going back to Cassandra Clare, the casting of Dominic Sherwood for Jace Harrendale, I thought was fabulous. I know some people don't watch the TV show, or have started and then realised they don't like it, but honestly, even on my worst day, if I didn't like the show, I would still watch for Dominic Sherwood and Matthew Daddario, who plays Alec, because honestly, whoever made that show cast some very attractive people to play the roles, and I can't say much more than that, because I'll probably go into a puddle, because they're just amazing. I probably would watch Dominic Sherwood in any other show that he's ever cast in. Funny enough, actually, Dominic and the person who played Clary are going to be in a new show or movie with the person who played Alec, and I'm very excited about that, because it just makes me happy having cast members back together. Right, you can see me holding this book, because I know I said I wouldn't go on about Cassandra Clare, but seeing as though she was like my first forte into women writing men, Jace's great-great-grandfather, or great-great-great-grandfather, I don't know fully. Anyway, Jace's relative, Will Harrendale, my first proper broody male who hates love, but also loves love. He's He is amazing. Also scared of ducks and demon pox. He's just one of those characters that even after you've read the book, because this was a trilogy, and by the end of the trilogy, you want to cry because both males should have got the female. It should have been a what I choose because it just broke my heart. I'm pretty sure if it was written in today's like author writing era, it should have been a why choose. I'm pretty sure there's probably fan fiction out there that makes it a why choose. And that should be right. That should be true. They should not have had to be split up. And I'm trying not to give too many spoilers away, but yes, Will Harrendale and both Jem Carstairs have my heart. Because they're kind of like the opposite of two coins. Jem is very, I would say, happy-go-lucky, and Will Harrendale is broody, tortured past, think he has a curse on him, which means he can't love or fall in love. Just amazing. And I can't say anymore because I'll just be sat here. I could literally tell you the whole story of Will Harrendale and his journey throughout all these books, but I would probably end up crying because I get quite emotional about it. And I'm not embarrassed about that because these books got me through a lot, as you can see by the state of my Cassandra Clare ones. I'm so glad I don't show the spines much of my books because the Cassandra Clare ones are atrocious. It's also why I've now got special editions on my shelf so that when I want to read again, I can read a nice lovely hardback and not destroy my paperbacks anymore. Because I've been trying to get a person that I know to read the Cassandra Clare books, and I'm ashamed that I've been giving them the paperbacks and seeing how destroyed I have made them. I'm pretty sure one of the books has a rip in it. And my last boyfriend. I know we probably all know who I'm talking about when I show this book off. But welcome to Casbraca. He should have had more than a duology. It should have been a trilogy. Or 4 or 5 books. There should be more of Casbraca and his crows. Casbraca, when I think of morally grey, twisted character, very, very dangerous, and also very, very sexy, I think of Casbraca. And honestly, again, when I'm talking about like TV adaptations, I couldn't get behind the adaptation of Shadow and Bone. However, the casting of Mr. Casbraca was incredible and should have won many awards because the way I pictured him when I was reading the book to the way he was cast, spot on. Couldn't think of anything better. Absolute perfection. So Casbraca, when I say tortured past, I mean, and I'm gonna give a spoiler here, so warning. He literally lied with dead bodies a while to escape an abusive situation. So yeah, he has issues. And his isn't a typical love story in this. But he should have had more written about him. There should have been a lot more than just 2 books because he deserves more. He deserves so much appreciation. And it kind of makes me sad when I go on Bookstagram and like everyone's talking about book boyfriends and we get like Zaid Meadows and Rysand and maybe an occasional Cassandra Clare character or like all the dark romance guys, but we don't get a single mention of Casbraca, and I feel like he needs to be mentioned more. So this is me officially petitioning. If you love Casbraca and you make a post that talks about him, please tag me in it. Please find me and tag me in it because I will love everyone forever who does that. So, all in all, my fantasy males are very much morally grey the better. I will say the odd one out is definitely Percy Jackson, but that's because high school me got attached to him and hasn't been able to really let go. I say honourable mentions, so Jem Carstairs from the Cassandra Clare series is, because he's in multiple. Rowan Blackthorn, Oh, what? No, not Rowan Blackthorn, because that's mixing two universities together. Rowan Whitehorn from Throne of Glass definitely gets an honourable mention. I'm thinking of others, maybe ones that I've read on my Kindle that I don't have, that I can't really show off. So, any of the boys from Zodiac Academy, but Orion is a man, and he is the man. And that makes me want to start singing Taylor I'm not going to do that. So, Orion from Zodiac Academy. When I was speaking of what I choose earlier, also, any of the three from, well, all of the three from the Nevermore Bookshop Mysteries by Stephanie Holmes, which includes Heathcliff, Moriarty, and Quoth. The character of Quoth from an Edgar Allan Poe poem brought to life. It's an amazing series, and I don't think I have to say more about that series, because if you love Heathcliff and Moriarty, then you're pretty set with that series. So that's my honorable mentions. I actually really enjoyed doing this video. I'm sorry it was a bit rambly. I definitely get carried away when talking about my favourite fictional males, but can you blame me? Because there's just so many and I could literally talk for hours, and I'm trying not to do that. So thanks for watching, and please like, subscribe, share my video with your friends on Bookstagram. Just keep engaging with me. Comment your favourite fictional males down below, and also comment any video ideas you have for the future. Thanks for watching.